guys, it's Christy, and today's video is going to be a Green Chef video. So if you don't know what Green Chef is, it is a weekly subscription. If you're aware of other subscription food services where you get 3 meals, well, some of them you can get 2, 3, whatever meals per week and however many servings. So this one is 3 meals per week, and you can get 2, 4, or 6 servings. Well, I'm the only person on keto. Oh, and Green Chef, by the way, they have paleo, keto, and vegan, or I think. So you have like different kinds of meal options. And I am keto, so I did keto. This is not my first box. I wanted to make sure that I've tried it a few times before I did a video of it, preparing a meal and kind of giving you a review of what I think about the foods that I've received. Again, it comes weekly. You can pick what day to have it delivered. I picked Wednesday. I'm not really sure why. I just was like, hey, middle of the week, this works for me. So I have the 2 serving, 3 meals a week. So since I'm the only one that's keto, each meal lasts me 2 meals because it's 2 servings. I will say that this meal plan is more of a maintain keto, not a weight loss keto, because every meal seems to be around 11 carbs, which if you're in the weight loss area, you're probably around 15 to 20 a day. And if one meal is 11, then you kind of blown that out of the water. So it is more of a maintaining a keto lifestyle than a weight loss section of the keto lifestyle. These meals are so good. They are amazing. I love them. And I know some of you are going to make fun of my Southern way of saying the word meal because that's how I say it. And I'm Southern, that's what you get. So before I go on, let me tell you a little bit more about this. That it's about, I think, $12 per serving that you're paying for. I can give you a discount code to get about $20 off your first box. I think it's 20, I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. It'll be down in the description though. It is an amount off your first box. And try it out yourself. You can cancel anytime. You can skip weeks, whatever. You can pick the foods that you want. It's really, really, really simple. And for me, I find that it is actually much more affordable than purchasing at the grocery store. Reason being, when I go to purchase stuff at the grocery store to make my keto food, there's only, you have to buy it in a certain amounts. You can't just have, hey, one little half of a cucumber here, or whatever that may be, and then you're wasting all this food and you feel like you've wasted the money or wasted your money, and you pretty much have if you're not eating your food. Or when you make something and it feeds like 6 servings and then it sits in the fridge and then you have to toss that out, it eliminates all of that. It really eliminates all of that. Yes, I do package up one of them and stick it in the fridge and then eat it the next day or eat it for dinner or whatever. I haven't gotten bored with it. Every one I've done has tasted really good. Every one I have made has been fairly simple. Some are a little more difficult. Most of them are extremely simple to make. Takes less than an hour. Actually, most of them take less than 30 minutes. Some of them may take a little bit longer, but they are very, very easy to make. The directions are easy to follow, which I will read the directions to you while you're watching this video. This is my preparation and cooking of the food. You do not see me eating it because I don't want to record myself eating my food. That's just me. I don't want to. It was good. This meal was good. Every single one of them I've had thus far is good. I will note that at the time of recording this, I have not had any fish. My next box will have some fish in it. But I'm not the biggest fish fan unless it's sushi and comes with rice, and well, you can't have rice on keto. You can't have cauliflower rice, which one of my meals coming up in the next week or two is a cauliflower rice side dish for your main dish. Again, I only recorded preparing one of the meals. I have had several. They were all delicious. They were all even delicious warmed over. I like that it's got a lot of leafy greens. You can go with other things other than leafy greens. So like you can go out there and you can pick your meals every week. There's a list of them and you can pick for that week. I think there's like 8 or 10 maybe to choose from, and you pick 3. If you don't like one, they send you emails to review the meals that you've had. So you can review them to let them know, hey, I didn't like this one, it wasn't that great. They even list like a quick cook, which is like 20 minutes. They list Green Chef's favorite, where they think it's their favorite, or it's staff's favorite. There's all sorts of different foods. It's really, really good. I really like this. I think it's saving me money or breaking even for the grocery store, but I do feel like it's worth my while. I do feel like I'm eating more consistent, healthier foods, because sometimes on keto and you don't feel like cooking, you just like, oh, well, what do I have? Oh, I have some meat and cheese sticks, let me eat that. Or, oh, I have leftover hamburger meat, let me just heat that up. This is much healthier in the long run of what you're consuming. It's it's portioned out to where it's not too much food. It's really good. I really like it. I wouldn't say that I liked it if I didn't like it, but I do like it. I thought I was only gonna get one box and be like, meh. Side note, your veggies, okay, not your veggies, your green leafy things. If you get like a salad and then one that's not a salad, do your salad first, because like everything, even in the grocery store, your green leafy vegetables might start to spoil quicker. I waited 3 days to do one of my salads, and I had to toss not many, like maybe 4 or 5 leaves out of it, because they were starting to get a little spoiled, a little wilty. But it was not much. It wasn't enough to be like, oh, I'm still hungry, I didn't get enough to eat. It was fine, and that was 3 days later, so you're good there. One thing to note, everything, if not everything, almost everything in this box is recyclable. The box itself, everything, they even tell you how to recycle these things. If you are very green friendly and want to recycle everything, they tell you in the package slip how to go about doing it. So everything is recyclable, even the little freezer packs. I actually saved a couple, like two of their freezer packs, maybe 4 of them, and stuck them in my freezer. But every single thing, or at least almost every single thing in the container, is recyclable. So that's really good, especially if you are green friendly, or did I say green friendly? You know what I mean. So, okay, now that I've babbled on about this food service, please watch this video of me prepping this so that you see that it's really pretty simple and it tastes really good. And that's it. Okay, so this meal is called the Cajun chicken with Dijon eggs. So I'm assuming it's like a Dijon mustard with mayonnaise. Green Chef provides all the ingredients except for oils and the things to cook it with, like salt and pepper and the pans and things like that. They don't provide butter either, so if it calls for butter, you'll have to get that yourself too, but it does call for a lot of cooking oil, so make sure you have cooking oil. So to get started, this one is a cook time of 30 minutes. It's 2 servings. The calories per serving is 750. The net carbs per serving is 12 grams. The menu is considered a keto gluten-free menu, which is what I have subscribed to. Now the ingredients comes in this bag, the brown bag that you see here, and then you have chicken breasts, 1/4 cup of Dijon with avocado mayo, 1 whole yellow squash, 1 whole green pepper. By the way, the chicken is 6 ounces, 2 6-ounce ones. 1 whole green bell pepper, 2 whole Roma tomatoes, 1 cup and 3/4 ounce of celery, 1 whole red onion, 1 tablespoon of smoky garlic paprika blend, 2 tablespoons of pecans, and 1 teaspoon of Cajun spice blend. So a special note just from me in particular is if you do want to cut more carbs out, leave out the onion and leave out the tomato. Those things are definitely things that are a little more carby. You also could leave out the squash, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you leave out those things, you are lacking in the meal. You'll still be a little bit hungry. And leave out the pecans. But I mean, I don't leave anything out. The only way I would leave something out is if I was allergic to it. So what you'll need, this is in addition to the ingredients that they're provided. You need a large saute pan, a baking sheet, a medium bowl, a measuring spoon, a thermometer, which I don't use, an oven mitt, a cooking oil, and salt and pepper. Allergens listed here are eggs and tree nuts. So the first thing we're going to do is prep the veggies. We're going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. We're going to trim the ends of the yellow squash and discard. I just put them in the brown bag. Then you're going to half lengthwise, lay flat and slice across into about a half an inch thick of half moons. Then you're going to cut the sides of the green bell peppers, discard seed pods and stem, medium dice into about a half inch pieces. Slice celery across at an angle into about a 1/4 inch thick pieces. Cut ends of red onions and discard peel. Half lengthwise, lay flat and medium dice into about a half inch pieces. I put all of these in separate little containers. That way I could add them to the pan as needed. For your tomatoes, medium dice into about a half inch pieces. There's a chef tip here, and they recommend using the entire onion in this recipe, but feel free to use less. So they say use the whole onion. You can use less if you're not real big on onions. So the next step here is step 2, and it's to season the chicken. Pat the chicken breast dry with paper towels. Place chicken in a medium bowl. Season with Cajun spice blend, salt and pepper to taste. Well, you can't to taste it, but salt and pepper it to what you think would be to taste. Drizzle with about 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil. Turn to evenly coat. I'm telling you, there is a whole lot of cooking oil you use in pretty much all of these recipes. I've gone through an entire bottle in like a week. Prep and toast. Step 3. Prep and toast nuts. Roughly chop pecans. Place pecans in a dry large saute pan over medium heat. Toast for about 2 to 3 minutes or until fragrant. Shaking pan frequently. Transfer pecans to cutting board. When I do this, when it says 2 to 3 minutes, I always set my timer on my phone. Step 4, you're going to sear the roast chicken. Heat about 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil in the pan used for the pecans over medium-high heat. Add chicken to hot pan, sear for about 3 minutes on each side. I'm going to make a special personal note here. I did like 2 minutes because it started to look a little burnt, and it still turned out perfectly fine. Transfer chicken to a lightly oiled foiled lined baking sheet. I did lightly oil my pan. Roast for 10 to 12 minutes or until chicken is fully cooked. Normally I would have done the 10 minutes, but because I only did the searing for 2 minutes, I went ahead and put the timer at 12 minutes. A special note from the chef, or from chef, Green Chef, chicken is fully cooked when internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. That's why they say they use the thermometer. Step 5. Saute your veggies. Heat about 1 tablespoon of cooking oil in pan used for chicken over medium-high heat. Add squash, bell pepper, celery, and onion to hot pan. Season with smoky garlic paprika blend, salt and pepper. Cook for 5 to 7 minutes or until squash is fork tender, stirring frequently. I did about 7 minutes on this one. Remove from heat and add tomatoes, stir to combine. Chef tip: if the pan dries out while the veggies are cooking, add additional tablespoon of oil. I did not. Plate your dish. So this is step 6. So they even include a way to plate your dish, which I think is pretty awesome. Cut chicken into 5 to 7 slices each. I just cut each one to my desired thickness. Divide Cajun spice chicken between plates. Drizzle with the Dijonnaise and with avocado mayo. And then pile sauteed vegetables next to chicken. So I did the sauteed vegetables first because it was done first, and then I did the chicken. Garnish with roasted pecans, which I did. And that is literally all you do. I know, like, it's super, super easy to follow the directions on this. If you can see throughout the video, my directions are sitting right there next to me almost the entire time. These recipes are, I'm telling you, super easy. I really enjoy making them, and they're quick, they're painless, it's wonderful. I will say cutting onions makes my eyes water, so that's probably the most painful part of it. But look how good it turns out. It looks beautiful. Plated, it even looks beautiful. I'm like, I can never plate anything to look so pretty, and it always looks pretty. I take pictures of it and post it on my Instagram. And in that note, if you look down below at the bottom of the screen, my Instagram handle is right there, as well as in this description of all my videos. So that's it for this, and thanks so much. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, let me know down in the comments and give it a good thumbs up. If you like to see more keto-friendly, keto-esque, anything keto, since you know, been here long enough, you know that I've been on keto for quite some time. Let me know in the comments. I do have a playlist that is the keto playlist. You're welcome to go check that out. It actually tells you my story from the beginning. And if you're interested in seeing what I looked like before I started keto, some of my older videos were before I started keto, because I've been doing YouTube since October of 2017. I started keto in 2018. So there's at least almost a year of me not doing keto while I was heavier, while I was around 211 pounds. So feel free to go check those out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.